The Day Before is finally here. It is a real game and it's playable. From the most wishlisted game on Steam to delay after delay, copyright disputes over the name and more, whether it was down to cursed development or beliefs the game was simply a scam, players started to believe this day would never come and the Day Before would be nothing more than a cautionary tale. But the game is now live and playable on Steam, if only in early access. So in this video, I'm going to spend some time with the game, give you my honest opinions and first impressions, and ask the question, is the Day Before any good? I can Fortnite jump, I can't, well, okay. Oh. They got me. Can I not crouch? It's reset my keybinds. Well. Going into the Day Before, I really wanted this to be good. As a long-term Division 1 and Division 2 player, post-apocalyptic city streets feel like home to me. But other than the city and the environment, the Day Before failed to deliver what they promised and what the game was really supposed to be, instead giving us something completely different. They announced a zombie survival MMO, but what they delivered was a bare-bones extraction shooter with a beautiful but sparse world, basic mechanics, and an overall slow-paced experience that left the game feeling like a lonely walking simulator. I do understand that the Day Before is currently in early access, and usually I would give a game a little bit of leeway because of that. But when you're asking for nearly $40 for an early access game, it stops feeling like you're asking for additional funding and more like a cash grab. Especially when the developers start removing videos from their YouTube that shows the concepts and the promises they intended to make and what they wanted the game to be. The game features numerous bugs and poor optimization, from key bindings not working, visual bugs, poor performance in the main hub, issues interacting with lootable objects, and the list goes on. But there are areas of this game I genuinely think are quite strong. I really like your little plot of land. I could see myself spending a lot of time here building up a functioning little base, and it would be nice to see buildable utility stations like water filters you can use once a day to get a free water, or crops you can plant to grow your own food. Somewhere I do think the game really does shine is the environment. Excusing a couple of pop-ins and lighting issues, the world itself is genuinely quite a beautiful, ravaged city, full of abandoned cars, lootable stores, and deserted checkpoints. The world does convey the feeling I think the developers were looking for. It's just a shame there's just nothing to do in it. In the last 2 hours I played the game, I kept a little tally, and in those 2 hours I only saw 3 players in the world and no more than 10 zombies, which really does make the game feel dead. Where are the PvPvE scraps we all thought we were going to get into? Where were the hordes of zombies shown in one of their gameplay trailers when an alarm was tripped? And speaking of alarms, the alarms in this game are constant. And I mean constant. The cars, the shops, it felt like every few minutes I ran past something with a sounding alarm, which it's just not fun for anyone. Now I think they have patched this out at this point, but still, for a day one launch, it made for a rough gameplay experience. Controlling the character also feels a little basic and lacking, which is something that could be resolved with just a few additional actions. A melee attack, maybe a dodge roll, vaulting or climbing animations, just a few extra controls that would help the player connect more with their character as they move through the world. Turns out, it is a real game. Kind of wish it wasn't. Not an MMO, not open world, Lying about the genre is a bad start. It's a bad Tarkov with zombies. Ah, I get it now. This game was made the day before launch. This is not an open world MMO, this is a small area extraction shooter. The devs have deleted all the old videos showing the open world elements. The city is dead and there are barely any open buildings. There are no survival elements in the game because it's based on being an extraction based shooter, game like Tarkov. Shame the game could have been the next DayZ. I would not recommend buying this game, most of the city isn't open anyways. It's not that bad, it's an early access from a smaller company. There's a few bugs, but overall, it's not too bad. I say wait a bit and let the servers and bugs get sorted out, but it isn't a bad game. I can understand why people are mad, but I think it's an amazing base game. This is early access, just keep that in mind.
What in the world? What is that? What is that? Yo, what the hell is that? This game is what the hell is that?
I'm gonna tap this one.
Oh, I clicked and it crashed immediately.
Wait.
I literally clicked to shoot and it said fatal error. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the game we've been waiting for.
That's a great start.
Get me the fuck out of here.
So, the day before, is it good? Right now, no. But that's not saying it will never be good. I can see something underneath the bugs, the sparse world, the basic gameplay that could be built upon. But as it is right now, I cannot in good conscience recommend you spend your money on this game. Personally, I feel like the day before should be pulled from Steam, put back in the oven for a few more years, and although I am frustrated that we will never see the post-apocalyptic zombie MMO we were promised, I do think with a few more years it could be a passable if not basic extraction shooter. Have you played the day before or did you dodge this bullet? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.